Y'all, it is Nordstrom Anniversary Sale time. I actually took the time to go into the store to look at a few of the deals, so you know I had to come by and put my girls on. So if you are new here, my name is Brittany, and I usually focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, fragrances, and pretty much whatever else I feel like talking about. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, go ahead and click on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss an upload from me. Okay, y'all, so this year the anniversary sale starts on July 8th and it goes all the way to August 4th, and there are different tiers to shop. And early access, I believe, started on July 8th because there were some things already marked down in store, okay? But moving into the tiers, the Icon shop July 9th through the 14th, the Ambassadors shop July 10th through the 14th, and the Influencers shop July 11th through the 14th. And these are the card member access tiers, but everyone can shop from July 15th all the way to August 4th. So there is plenty of time to get some things that you may want or you have on your wish list. And one thing I would say about the anniversary sale, I think you should be a little bit picky with what you get. Okay, there are certain things that I really love, especially home fragrances and things like that, that I love to get during this sale. They have some of the best deals. They also have amazing deals on skincare, beauty, you know, things like that. And a couple of designer items that I saw in store, especially Chanel. You have to go into the store to get the Chanel sunglasses, but they also have glasses from Miu Miu, Dior. I mean, the list goes on. Prada, Tom Ford, and you can get those for a really good price. Loewe, I've even seen some. So let's go ahead and get into some of my favorites. So I want to start off with some beauty products. So one of the first things that I saw was the L'Occitane shower oil. I live by this shower oil, you guys. This has changed my skin, okay? My skin has been so glowy because I'm moisturizing in the shower. I also do, you know, my routine outside of the shower, but this has been a game changer for me in body care. So they have the shower oil set on sale. So you get the regular one and you get the refill as well for $52, and this is a $91 value, okay? So I think that that's a pretty good deal. Sometimes the L'Occitane shower oil will go on sale different places for a little bit cheaper, but it's so random. And for me, this is something that I like to keep in my rotation. So I do take advantage of that sale anytime that I can. Another beauty exclusive that they have is the Charlotte Tilbury Mist. I love that setting spray for my face. It's the Airbrush Flawless, and I still use my one size, but I have to use my Charlotte Tilbury first. I just love how it makes my skin feel. It's not too tight when I do go in with the one size. That combo is going to give you a beat face all day long, and your makeup is not going to budge. So you can get 2 full size of those Airbrush Flawless setting sprays for $50. You really can't beat that with a stick. Now, y'all know how I feel about my Kiehl's lotion, okay? They have the refill. So a lot of the times when I get my Kiehl's lotion, I do get it from the Kiehl's website and it's 25% off, but they hardly have that big refill on that sale. I don't know why. So I end up getting like another pump, but let me tell you something, Nordstrom has it. So they have 2 different sizes, $55 and $65, but after the sale, it will go up to $85 or $100. So you are saving there, and that is a lotion that is tried and true in my body care routine. That is a lotion that I travel with. When I'm not really going for like a fragrance lotion, that's what I go with. The Kiehl's Creme de Corpse is the only lotion that I can put on my body, and I still get the glow of a body butter and the hydration all day long. The only lotion. I love a lot of different lotions, but they don't give me that same shine, that hydration that the Creme de Corpse gives me. And trust me, I tried to avoid this for years. I got turned on to this last January and I have been hooked ever since, you guys. It is perfect, especially like I said, for vacation, when you just want to take a lotion, you don't have time to be packing all your body butters and oils and things like that. This will do it for you, okay? So I always keep my little travel that I originally purchased. I think it was like $18, and I just refill it. It's perfect. Okay, so another product that is on sale is my Clarins Double Serum. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. It is a tried and true product in my skincare routine. As a person with sensitive skin, I have to be very careful with what I put on my skin. This I've used for years. I have purchased it several times over, and they actually have like a little double set here. So you get 2 full sizes for $212, and that is quite expensive, but you're saving $100, okay? So I'm just letting you know that is something that I love. You guys know I've talked about this on my channel several times over. So this is a good way to like just stock up on your serum if it's one of your favorites as well. It gives me such a beautiful glow. It's so moisturizing that sometimes I don't even need a moisturizer. I can go in with that, especially in the summertime, use that double serum and then just go in with my sunscreen and I'm good to go on a no makeup day. And my skin looks super healthy, hydrated, and glowy. I love it. And I always get compliments on my skin when I wear that. I've turned my mom onto it. So many people in my life. Okay. So love that serum. Again, it's expensive, but skincare is definitely something that I don't mind investing in. And those are all of like the body care, skincare products that I want to recommend. Like I said, I want you guys to be kind of picky with the Nordstrom sale because it's one of those things where the prices can still be elevated depending, but these things that I'm telling you about are things that I would purchase myself and will be purchasing, you know. But they do have a lot of different deals on the website, so I will link some other ones in the description box just in case you guys are interested, but those are the ones that I highly recommend. Now I want to get into some home fragrances. The only two things that I'm going to recommend to you guys are the Nest diffusers. You guys know I love a diffuser in my home, so I love the Nest diffusers, and I also absolutely love the Jo Malone diffusers, which are a little bit more pricey, but Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede, that is my home scent. I love it so much. Of course, I use like my wallflowers and candles every now and then, but those diffusers, I always have one or two in the house at all times. And they're on sale right now during the anniversary sale at Nordstrom. So you will get two of the Jo Malone diffusers at $150, and that is a $224 value. Okay, so I think that that's a pretty good deal because like I said, those diffusers can get up there. Anytime I can get them on a sale, I'm running to it. So they have the English and Pear Freesia. I prefer Peony and Blush Suede. That's my favorite home scent from Jo Malone. Hands down. Love it, love it, love it down. Okay. So I highly recommend those and they last you so long. Those two will probably last you for the whole year. You know what I mean? So that's why I do recommend those. They are super, super strong and you can smell them throughout the house, especially like if you have it in your living room, your bedroom, you can definitely smell them. And I've never used a diffuser that lasted that long. Now the Nest diffusers are a lot more affordable. You can get two full size of those for $74 and they do have a couple of different scents. One thing about the Nest though, I don't always love their scents. Okay. So the one that I saw in store was the grapefruit and bamboo, and I mean that's just an okay diffuser, but it's still a good deal. So you get the two full size diffusers and it's $124 value that you're going to get for $74. So I do recommend that. And quick tip, Nordstrom Rack be having them too sometimes, but the prices can still be a little bit elevated. So yeah, definitely think about your diffusers, your home scents and stuff like that. Even the candles, you guys, it's a good time to get those because if you like a little bit more of a luxury home brand type of scent, this is the time to invest in that during the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. Okay, so speaking of Nest, they also have their Nest oils on sale. Now these are the perfume oils and y'all know I do love those. I don't own the larger size bottles. I tend to get the little travel roller balls. It's just easier for me and I like to travel with them, but they do have the full size on sale. So they have a set of the Madagascar vanilla, which is a favorite, a fan favorite. And then they also have the coconut Bolognese and it's a $204 value, but you will get them for $136. So that's definitely something to consider. I do enjoy that Madagascar vanilla. It is a really good musky vanilla that mixes well with so many different fragrances and it lasts in my opinion. I also love the Turkish rose and I love the jasmine. I think it's called Indian jasmine. So good, y'all, so good. But they definitely have this set on sale and I do think that it is worth the money. Now, if you don't want a set, you can just get the individual oils and they do have the travel size and they have the full size. So I believe the price range is anywhere from like $24 to $71. So you'll get about 30% off of those, which is better than any of the other deals that you may get at Sephora or Ulta, you know what I mean? So usually that's like 20% off at most, or even during the fragrance sales, you may get 25% off. So 30% off is really good. A great time to invest in these perfume oils. They will make your perfumes last longer and they will also just amp them up. I love mixing these. One of my favorite combos is the Indian Jasmine and my Donna Born and Roma, the Green Stravaganza. Oh my goodness, y'all. That combo, it gets me so many compliments. Love it. Okay, y'all. So speaking of fragrances, there's a couple on here that I want to mention specifically because I'm interested in them and also because they're some of my tried and true. So Parfums De Marley has a Valaya set, and I know the girls go up for Valaya, okay? It's not my favorite. I prefer the exclusive, but the way that I envision the woman who loves Valaya, it's like Hailey Bieber. You know what I mean? She's definitely getting the Erewhon smoothie. She's getting the matcha. She is very cool girl, chill, hair slick back type of vibe. That's obviously not me. You know, I'm more of a Delina exclusive type of girl. But when I did smell Valaya exclusive, I did enjoy that a lot more than the original Valaya. However, Valaya does get a lot of compliments. I have like a Arabian version of that fragrance and I get tons of compliments. It just doesn't feel like me. It smells good, but it doesn't feel like me when I wear it. However, they do have this on sale right now, and it's a $625 value. So you'll get your full size, and then you'll also get the cute little 1 ounce, which I love those. I love traveling with those. They're so cute. And you'll get the set for $419. Now, I know that's still up there, okay? It's still up there. However, Delina itself is like over $300 for the bottle. So, you know what I mean? It's a very expensive fragrance, but if it's something that it's been on your list or something that you've wanted, this is, I think, the time to get it, because these are niche fragrances that don't go on sale as much as we would like, especially Valaya. I never see that on discounted websites, but I do see Delina every now and then. Now, they also have a trio set that includes Valaya, Delina, and Delina Exclusive, and you will get that for $485. So those are all 1 ounce bottles if you do want to just try them all out. I think a 1 ounce is good, okay? Like, especially for an expensive fragrance like that, the bottles, I mean, you still get the essence of. Sometimes when I get like a little travel size, I'm just like, I want the full bottle, you know, but these are so cute. And I reach for my small 1 ounce a lot of my Delina La Rose, because it's just so convenient to throw in my bag. I love a little touch up every now and then, even though you don't really need that with Parfums De Marley, because most of their fragrances last you for hours. But that's a good little trio set, still pricey. But again, if you've wanted to try all three, or you just wanted to add all three into your collection, I think these are a good value. Another one that I have my eye on is Musk Therapy by Initio. You guys, I've been wanting this fragrance for so long, and I only see Rehab on the retail, like the discounter sites, and I see Paragon, which I've had, and I ended up giving it to the boo. So with Musk Therapy, you will get a 1.7 ounce. You'll also get the travel size, which is like a 10 ml, and then you'll get another travel size of Power Self, which is one of their newer fragrances. I haven't smelled that one yet, but I think this is a pretty good deal. And it retails for $300, and after the sale, it'll be $355. So you're saving $55 on this. I think this is a great way to get, like, if you love Musk Therapy, get that fragrance plus your travel and then try the new one. That's the only reason why I'm looking at it. And also, I have not seen Musk Therapy on sale anywhere, okay? So I definitely want to get this set and try out Power Self, because I saw one review and the lady raved about it. So I'm just curious to see what that one would smell like. That is another one of those clean, musky type of fragrances, but it's more my vibe. It's almost like it develops on the skin more so than just on paper. It's so just, I don't know, fresh. I love that one without being like aquatic, without being floral. I really enjoy Musk Therapy. Every time I go into the store, I smell that one, but I'm just like, oh my goodness, I do not want to spend that kind of money on this type of fragrance, because y'all know I like something like girly and floral and, you know, sometimes sweet. So it's not my typical scent profile, but I have fallen in love with that one over the years. Another trio that they have is Initio Side Effect. Now, I do have this one full bottle in my collection. Absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous vanilla tobacco fragrance. It's unisex, but it's sweet, but it's like that dark feminine energy. I love this one. I usually wear it in the wintertime, but honestly, you can wear this in the summertime for a date night. It's gorgeous. So you'll get the 1.7 of that plus the travel, and then you'll also get a travel size of Narcotic Delight, which I believe is like a spicy cherry fragrance. If I had to choose a cherry fragrance, it would be Narcotic Delight over like the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And y'all know my love for Lost Cherry. But once Narcotic Delight came out, I was like, oh, I wish, you know what I mean? I wish I would have gotten that one. But obviously it came out years later. And so that would be my next cherry fragrance if I was to invest in another cherry fragrance that's similar, but it's just amped all the way up. Okay, so absolutely love Narcotic Delight. You'll get your little 10 ml of that to test it out, but you'll get a 1.7 ounce of initio side effects and also the travel of that one. So that's a pretty good deal. And this one is $290, so an even better value. And then after the sale is over, you'll be paying $340. So I do recommend that one. It's really good. Now for my girls who love Le Labo, that's another Hailey Bieber type of fragrance, but the one that I do enjoy from Le Labo is Another 13, okay? I like that fragrance. It has a sweetness to it. It's really nice, but it's woody, very Le Labo coated, but it's a really good one. I love that one much more than the one that everybody goes for. I think it's what, Santal 33. That's something for me that I would want my home to smell like. You know what I mean? Not what I want my body to smell like, but Another 13, now that I can get behind. So that one is on sale for $180. Great deal for Le Labo. Le Labo never goes on sale as far as like discounter websites. At least I haven't experienced it. So I definitely recommend that. Now for my Ammoage Guidance girls, you will be able to get a set for $100. What? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Guidance, I'm not there yet. Like, every time I smell that, it smells like Brute Activator to me. It gives me Rose Prick from Tom Ford, which is another one that I thought I would love. Bought it and ended up returning it because it was just like, on my skin, it pulls Activator. I do want to try Ammoage Guidance 46. I've heard that it has just a little bit more vanilla in there, maybe. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Do you love Ammoage Guidance? Because if you do, they have it on sale for like $100. I think that's a good deal, y'all. So check that one out. And then we also have some other fragrances like Gucci Gardenia. They have a set of that. They have Flower Bomb. That's a good one. So they have a lot of designer fragrances as well, you know, gift sets that are on sale that I think are worth checking out. So I'll link some of my favorite fragrances down below when it comes to that. But I would use the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale to get your niche fragrances that you usually don't catch on sale as often, or you don't see them on the discounter websites. That's just how I would shop the sale this time. Okay, y'all, so there's one tool that I have to recommend. Well, there's several, but it's all by the same line, okay? T3. I am a T3 girl down when it comes to my hair. Their blow dryers, the round brush that they have, the curling irons, all worth it. They get so hot, they last. Nothing beats it, and they make your hair smooth. I love it. So they have the airbrush blow dry brush, which I love. I've talked about it. It gives me that blowout look, so I love using that. And this is on sale for $99, and it's originally $159.99. Definitely the time to pick this one up. And my absolute favorite curling iron is the one that you get 3-in-1. This is called the T3 Switch Kit Classic Trio, and you get this for $214. It's originally $319. Y'all, I've had this for at least, almost 4 years and still amazing, okay? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Everybody always asks me what curling iron I use, and it's this. It's always this. Never anything else, okay? At least for the last 4 years. So $214, and then after the sale, it'll be $319. And they have two different ones. So that's the classic, and then they have the Switch Kit Wave Trio. I don't know really the difference of that one because they both look the same, but I have the classic and I love it. Now there's a couple pair of jeans that I do want to recommend, okay? So we have the Pistola jeans. Those are so good, okay? Love those. I love Pistola's jeans. Like, that's a newer brand for me that I've really been enjoying. Another pair are the Madewell jeans. Oh my goodness, y'all, the barrel leg. I have 2 pair. Okay, I have the curve line and then I also have the regular line, and they actually fit very different. Like, the curve is super baggy on me, which I love for those, like, you know, very casual kind of, I don't know, just kind of like chill, laid back looks. And then I have the regular ones, and then I like wearing those with my heels and stuff like that. So love, love, love the Madewell jeans. They can be pretty elevated, but these are a good deal. And it's so unfortunate because I paid full price for mine at $148, but right now they're on sale for $98. So highly, highly, highly recommend those. If you are a barrel leg jean girl and you think that they're worth investing in, these are my favorite barrel leg jeans, hands down, okay? hands down. They're amazing. They're comfortable. They fit well. I mean, great material, not too thick, not too thin, just perfect. Okay, so Madewell jeans, absolutely. And then we also have the 90s high waist jeans. Those are good too. So these are on sale for $91 and they will be $138 regular price after the sale. So if you're just looking for a classic pair of jeans, I do recommend those as well. Madewell just makes really great jeans and they are a little bit elevated in price, like more than your average of like $50 to $60, but I think that they are worth it, y'all. I've washed mine several times and they have never steered me wrong. So love Madewell jeans. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about the designer sunglasses. Y'all know how much I love a good pair of sunglasses. When I went into the store, I was able to see a lot of the ones on sale and my favorites are always going to be a Chanel. Okay, anytime I can get a Chanel on sale, I'm going to do that. Now, the price wasn't just amazing, but Chanel hardly ever goes on sale. So they had a pair of Chanel sunglasses. They're aviators. I think they were like 500 and something, brought down to like 440 or 480. I can't recall the exact price, but those you do have to go into the store to buy. Now they have Miu Miu there and I tried on these like kind of oversized Miu Mius. So cute, y'all. They actually looked really good on. And usually I don't go for a big pair of sunglasses. Like I have maybe 3 good pair of larger sunglasses, right? But I'm more of an aviator type of girl or, you know, like a square lens type of girl. These are like more of a circle lens, but they have a little bit more dimension, like shape to them. I love them. And they came in brown with the little Miu Miu on the side. So those were a really good deal. They're on sale for like $249 and then the original price is $517. Okay, so you are saving there. Very expensive sunglasses, but those, I tried them on and I was like, these are cute. Okay, so I do like those. We also have the Gucci large cream sunglasses. Now those are super 70s oversized, but I like that they have like that little swirl on the side. Super cute. I've seen these look so good on some girls, but I don't know if they would look that good on me because they're huge. I didn't see these in store, but I saw them online and those are $299 from $450. So a really, really, really good deal. And I think they're worth it. Okay, so super cute, pretty big though. So, you know, keep that in mind. If you like that 70s vibe, this is a pair of shades that's like when you put these on, they will still the show. Cream with the brown lens, chef's kiss. And last but not least, they have a pair of Loewe cream sunglasses and Loewe is kind of hard to find. Like usually they're sold out immediately. So I saw a pair of cream ones and I like this shape for Loewe. I've seen them before in like a burgundy with rhinestones all over them and black as well, but this cream is really nice, especially for summer. These are 48 mm, so not as large as the Gucci's. And these are more of a cat eye sunglass as well. These are on sale for $249 from $390. And I think that's a really good deal for Loewe because they don't usually go down that low. You usually can't find, even on discounters, you usually can't find Loewe or Miu Miu less than 300 bucks. Okay, so this is a good time to try those out. Gucci, you can usually find those. It depends on the style, but Miu Miu and Loewe and of course Chanel, you need to go to Nordstrom for the anniversary sale for these. Okay, so that is all that I want to recommend today for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are even excited about the Nordstrom anniversary sale. What will you be picking up if you are? Have you already shopped, especially if you're an icon? I want to know. I want to know your thoughts. I'm going to be picking up Must Therapy and probably a pair of shades. I know for sure. Okay, any of the skincare I don't really need to re-up right now, but trust me, if I needed to, I would. So thank you again so much for watching. I'll have everything linked down below. Make sure you check out the description box so that you can get all the information that you need. And I'll also have the date breakdown for you down there as well. So I will talk to you on my next video. Bye, y'all. She comfortable.